Guys, I'm not the happiest lady in the world right now. I'm actually really, really upset. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about, first of all, it's 11 a.m. and I haven't vlogged today because Epps and I have done absolutely nothing but lay in bed. And I'm not mad about that. That was great, wonderful, and also needed for him because he never rests. I'm not very happy. So I was laying in bed and I get this email confirming my endocrinologist appointment. I had this moment yesterday where I like absolutely fucking spiraled. I was like, an endocrinologist? Like what D sees for his diabetes? Yes. Like what D sees for his diabetes. But I'm laying in bed and I get a email saying that I have an appointment on the 24th at 9:45. Immediately start to fucking panic because I'm like, oh my God, it is the 24th and it's 10 a.m. So I've missed this appointment. Like I'm panicking. And then I start looking a little bit closer at the email. It's 6:24, not 4:24. 2 months away. 2 months away. 2 months without my birth control. 2 months of my period just doing whatever it feels like and having hot flashes. 2 months. Like, I get it. She is like a specialized area of medicine, and I am a new patient. And like first time visits can take a little bit longer than like a normal checkup. But like, I feel like I could bawl. And then I'm in the bathroom taking my morning pee and I get a call. And they're like, hey, are you gonna be home all day? I was like, yeah. It's the people that delivered my nebulizer. And I'm thinking, oh, they're going to bring me some medicine because I have called my lung doctor like 4 times to be like, why did you give me a nebulizer but not give me any medicine? Only I don't get a call back. So they're like, hey, your doctor ordered you to do an overnight pulse ox test. I haven't heard from you people in weeks. You haven't called me or emailed me back, and suddenly I have to do an overnight pulse ox test. He said, I'm going to deliver this thing and it goes on your wrist and then it sits on your finger and then I want you to sleep with it on tonight. And then we're going to come back tomorrow and we'll pick it up from you. I haven't heard from them in weeks. They have not given me any explanation as to why I paid for a nebulizer, but they haven't given me any medicine for it. If I am that bad off that you're testing my oxygen levels, why did you give me a nebulizer and no medicine for it? Epps just ran to the store really quick and then he's going to go to the gym. And so I'm sitting down here trying to get some caffeine in me and waiting for them to drop it off. I have called them so many times. I have left messages with the secretary, messages on the nurse line, like like I need to know why this was ordered. You know what I mean? Like I need to know why this was ordered. Like I'm trying to stay off of Google, but everything that I'm seeing on Google was like to see if you need oxygen support while you're sleeping. And it's like, that's fine, but like, what were you poking? I haven't seen you guys in weeks. What were you poking around in? What came back that made you suddenly be like, okay, so maybe we need to do this? Like, what's going on? The lack of communication is like honestly infuriating. Anyways, that's my gripe for the day. That's my gripe for the day. It's been 2 hours and they still have not delivered this device. Listen, I have to pee so bad and I'm terrified that in that like 2 minutes that it's going to take, they're going to show up and then they're just going to leave because they have to teach me how to use it. They have to teach me how to use it. And I'm terrified that my doctor's going to get mad at me. But I do have some good news. I did have something good happen. While I was sitting here, I got an email and I immediately fucking clicked it because it said there's a sooner appointment available for the endocrinologist. So now my appointment is in 2 weeks rather than 2 months. Bitch, I know, like I was telling Epps, like he came home from the store and we were doing the groceries and stuff. By that, I mean putting them away. I was telling him, I said, I bet you fucking 100 people got that email and my ass immediately fucking clicked it. I snatched that shit right up. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about, and I was worried about it like even when it was going to be 2 months away, is that it's out of town. It is an out of town visit, but it's not that far. I just have a lot of anxiety about driving there. My hair is so fucking greasy. I have to pee so bad. And all I want to do is run upstairs, pee, grab my MacBook so I can play some Sims while I'm waiting. At least I can fucking do something like that. No. And did I say get a hair tie? Get a hair tie. I severely need to take a shower and I can't take a shower. I need a cup to pee in. And if you think I'm fucking joking, I'm not. Like, I spiral. I start getting anxious about things and I spiral, and then I start thinking about like scenarios that are never going to happen. Like my doctor getting mad at me that I didn't do the test right now. Right now. You need to do it tonight and I need the results tomorrow. I think about these things. I guarantee you she would just be like, okay, well, just do it tomorrow night then. And then the guy was like, we have to pick it back up from you tomorrow. Are you going to be home? And I was like, yeah. Not thinking about the fact that I have therapy tomorrow. But he also was like, if something happens and you need to leave, just hang it on the door. You guys want to hear something kind of funny? I was telling Epps, like I got the call about it while he was gone. I was telling Epps, I was like, listen, if my oxygen was low when I'm sleeping, my fucking Fitbit would have told me. I don't know what that was. Did you guys fucking hear that? It had to have been a toy. Because what else would it have been? A robot ghost? It had to have been a toy. Or was I running my mouth so something was running its mouth back in? Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was like, if my fucking oxygen was low when I'm sleeping, my Fitbit would have told me, because I wear my Fitbit in my sleep. I love to see exactly how much sleep I got. Though my resting heart rate is usually 59 to 60. So sometimes if I sit still long enough, like if I lay down and I put in my headphones and I'm like watching a YouTube video or something to fall asleep, or if it's like in the morning and I wake up early and I have time to just kind of like lay there and like check my phone and stuff, it'll still think that I'm asleep if I'm not moving around a lot. So it's not like 100% accurate, but it's pretty accurate. I'm like, this bitch would have told me if my oxygen was low when I'm sleeping. Though they're not like, I don't know if I told you guys this, but when I was doing my 6-minute walk, I'm sorry that I'm swallowing a lot. Like that's kind of part of me taking the medicines and stuff that I'm taking, is like I'm excessively, it gross. Anyways, what the fuck was oh, that was a part of my 6-minute walk, was that they did the pulse ox thing on my finger, and it said that my heart rate was 133 and my Fitbit said that it was like 88 or something like that. I was like, I want my fucking $200 back for this shit. What the fuck? It was so off. It was so off. And then I was talking to the nurse at the pulmonary clinic and I was like, I have to wear it on this, because he was like, you should wear that on your dominant hand. And I said, I can't, because it won't read through tattoo ink. And he's like, that doesn't make any sense, because tattoo ink doesn't have like lead or anything metal in it at all anymore. And I was like, I don't know. It does the same thing to Epps. And I Googled it and other people said that it can't read through their shit either. So it's like, it's not like not the most medically accurate thing in the world. But I was like, if my blood oxygen was low in my sleep, my Fitbit would have told me. Like, I'm so matter of fact about this. Like, what the fuck, or what are we doing here? Like, Ariana, what the hell are you doing here? Me at this test, because I'm confused. So I pull up my phone. I'm like, this fucking thing would tell me if my oxygen was low. This thing would tell me, right? Your estimated oxygen variant was low. Oh my gosh, one of my friends, like I have a tendency to call everybody my friend if they associate with me, but I've known her since childhood and we get along. That's a nurse at the hospital where my pulmonary doctor is, just said, message me and I can probably help you with getting a hold of your pulmonary doctor and finding out why you haven't gotten your medicine for your nebulizer. Now that we're here, I'm scared. I'm just saying, of course, as soon as Epps gets home and I get to run upstairs and get my MacBook and pee and everything, they showed up. I got the goods. I was just downstairs talking to Epps, and I get back up here and I plop my big ass down and I go to film and I look and there's fucking icing on my nose right here. Why did he not tell me that that was a thing? Also, I look at my cupcake ring, jealous. I like it, and don't tell it like I'm gonna cover its ears. Don't tell it that I said this. Don't tell it that I said this. But I actually wanted a chocolate cupcake, but I wanted a dinosaur ring. So I ate the cupcake that had this on it so that I could have this. Well, then I looked down and there was a purple dinosaur ring on a chocolate cupcake. But I still think it's cute. We're gonna pretend like you can't hear me saying mean things about it. I just tried to nap and it did not work. I'm gonna try this little son of a bitch juice drink. And look at this thing that they sent me. I gotta take it out of the package because phone numbers are all over it. I have this like serious way about me where I think everything that could go wrong is going to go wrong. And I'm like terrified. Oh, that smells like disinfectant. That smells like a fucking hospital. Very strongly of like the hospital disinfect. Anyways, I have this like horrible feeling that I'm gonna do it tonight, like wear this to sleep in, and I'm gonna hang it on the doorknob on the way home or on my way out to therapy, or just leave it with Epps and he can give it back to them. And then I'm gonna get a call like Friday. Was in tomorrow Thursday? Yeah, I'm gonna get a call on like Friday and they're gonna be like, it didn't work, can you do it again? I'm thinking of every scenario. The guy did tell me that if I was worried that it would fall off, I could put a Band-Aid or like a piece of tape or something on it. And I was like, specifically a Barbie Band-Aid? And he was like, any Band-Aid that you have or that you want. I don't know, he was awkward and I was awkward and I just had to make it more awkward. And the guy that was standing with him with the paperwork was like more awkward than both of us. Oh my God, this is awful. It tastes healthy. It tastes a little too real to me. Oh God, I can read all of the ingredients. Well, there's the problem. I already had a cupcake and then like a piece of this Patti LaBelle cobbler. Peach cobbler. Now that bitch knows what she's doing with some fucking cobbler. Have you ever had her banana cream pie? Oh my God. I don't understand why my Sim's dad keeps bullying her on Social Bunny. I don't know what I did, but you need to get the hell over it. You listen, you know, you want to hear something that's really, really sad. I keep having, listen, she joined a club and I didn't really know what it was, but she really likes this guy. He's an asshole. They're both teens, by the way. Is that what I did to my dad? Be a teen and move out of the house and it pissed him off. She's exploring the gardens right now because that's part of being in this club. But listen, every time she's around her dad, who is a randomly generated sim that I purposely created so that she could split from the household, which is how you have your sim be a teen, by the way. He, like, no matter what she does, like, she tells jokes and she's like sweet and stuff to him, and he's still a jerk. Like, he's so, like, he never gets a happy mood buff or like anything. It's just that fucking stone cold, like, fine. It's like, okay, well, you're just a jerk. And the fact that you bully your teenage daughter online and she didn't do nothing to you, it's got a proof of that. You know what? I'm used to Daryl being a bully. Every sim that I make, Daryl is mean to them. One time he gave one of my sims crabs, and you know what? At that point, there's no coming back. And when he left, there was like a bug or a glitch in the game. Oh, sorry. Anyways, there was a glitch in the game, and I could see his mood buff after he left, and he was uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable. Yeah, bitch. Because you fucking had crabs. And you still owe me $200 for the shampoo. Oh, I had them go to the pier and take pictures in the photo booth together. Look how cute. She really does like him, but he is an evil little fucker. He's an evil little bastard. Her room is really cute, but like, listen. We need some family fucking counseling because I don't know what the hell I did. I don't know what he did. By the way, Caleb has been aged down to a teenager so that my sim could flirt with him. Not to make anyone jealous. like I feel like a 90s early 2000s Disney Channel movie spot. I don't know, like I don't know. I'm still paranoid it's gonna fall off in my sleep. Also, the band is fucking huge, but I have tiny wrist. I have the smallest available adult Fitbit strap, and I had to poke an extra hole in it. She's gonna be slidey all night. I gotta get ready to go to therapy. I was just gonna put on a little bit of makeup and talk, but honestly, the little bit of makeup that I'm gonna put on, I can't put it on and talk at the same time. So I did my little sleep test last night, and it also involved like putting on the thing and like staring at it for 10 minutes. Guys, I have not been feeling very well recently, like at all. I've been like super forgetful, super pale, like my lips have been turning blue, and that's not the best thing in the world. I put that fucking cuff on me and the little thing, the finger thing on me, and when it turned on and it started measuring my blood oxygen before I laid down, it was at 93. It's not good. I'm kind of wondering if like maybe that's why I have headaches and migraines and shit all the time. Because my psychiatrist of all people was the one that looked at me and was like, it's really weird for people to develop, headaches and chronic headaches and migraines and stuff as they get older. Usually it happens when you're young. What if I'm sitting around with a fucking headache all the time because my brain's being deprived of fucking oxygen? What if I forget what I'm talking about while I'm talking about it because my brain's fucking being deprived of oxygen? It honestly made me a little afraid to fall asleep, but we needed to know. We needed to know. Yeah, I took my little thing and I put it in the bag and I hung it up outside because I'm getting ready to go to therapy. I guess Epps is going to take a rest day, so he went out to get himself some Subway. And I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I need to be out of here by like 11:45, especially since I don't have to stop anywhere. That was awful. Wearing it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be with all the band-aids and shit, because I thought it was going to like agitate me, and it didn't. Probably because I was asleep for most of it, but I do know when I woke up, I was like, okay, I got to get this shit off. It's itchy. They only needed 4 hours of data from me, and when I went to shut it off, it like told me how much it had recorded, and it was close to 7 hours. So I'm hoping it's usable. I'm hoping there's something in there that's fucking usable. All right, I got to get my makeup done, and I'm not doing too much because I have an idea for a makeup video that I want to film either today or tomorrow. And also I'm just really fucking tired. Guys, wouldn't it be fucking wild if my lung doctor gave me oxygen and suddenly I started sleeping through the night and like really, really well, and like waking up without a headache and like feeling rested and everything? Wouldn't that be wild? I think it would be great. Throw that CPAP machine at me, sweaty. I'll take it. I was like, what the hell is this for? And I'm Googling it, and I talked to one of my friends that's a nurse. It's most likely them looking at me for sleep apnea. And I was like, I grew up around people with sleep apnea. My ex-husband has sleep apnea. I don't think that I have sleep apnea. I sleep with, I'm a nose breather. Like, I don't struggle to breathe in my sleep that I know of. I don't snore. I mean, I don't have restful sleep, but I don't do a lot of the things that like the people around me did when I was growing up, that and when I was married to my ex, that they did during their sleep. I don't do that. And then it was explained to me that there are several different types of sleep apnea. I need a different fucking brush. This is driving me nuts. And it was like explained to me that there are like several, did I say there's several different types of sleep apnea? And I probably don't have the obstructed one, but a different type. And that's what my pulmonary doctor is looking at. My big fucking concern, see, I can't do my shit and talk at the same time. My big concern is the fact that I sat there with that bitch on for 10 minutes before I fell asleep, and my oxygen was dangerously low while I was awake. So it's like, what the hell is happening when I'm asleep? Scary thought though, isn't it? All right, I gotta get my wig on and I gotta finish getting dressed. I've got my Cure shirt on, guys. My favorite song right now, my favorite song other than Love You to Death, which will always be my favorite song, is Three Imaginary Boys by The Cure. I have it on repeat right now. It's so good. I was gonna put, like, make it part of an Instagram post because I like to put music with my posts now since I see meme pages do it all the time and I don't have an original thought in my fucking head. And all they have is the live version. And it's really wrecking me. Anyways, I am going to end this vlog so I can start another vlog. And also when I was outside, like, hanging up the little machine for them to come and pick it up, it's fucking cold out. It's fucking cold out. I was like, oh my God, it's 50 degrees. So my whole plan to wear black leggings and a Cure shirt is just not going to work out. We're going to have to throw a hoodie on. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Boy, oh my God, don't look at my nails.